Thank you so much for coming today to coffee with me, Heather. I really appreciate it. I mean, I've just been wanting to bring you to this quaint little cafe, and tonight happens to be open mic night.
Of course, Jill. Thank you so much for the invite. I just want to make sure there's not any hard feelings since our last lunch together. I know you're a very caring dental hygienist, Jill. But I just hate getting lectured about my diabetes. It's just so boring, and I just want to enjoy what I eat.
Oh, I hear you loud and clear, Heather. Trust me, I won't be saying anything about your diabetes.
Bleeding in the gum? Not so much fun. Why do these teeth wiggle and squirm? Brush and floss and floss and brush. When will these tissues ever learn? Candies and sweets and breads, what yummy treats. For insulin, my pancreas does yearn. Glycemic control? Not really sure what my MD meant. Just know the hygienist says to keep that HbA1c at or below 7%. When blood sugar is high, we release a biologic inflammatory marker. To be honest, this makes my gum tissue prognosis appear all that much darker. TNF running wild through my veins makes my periodontal tissue feel a little strange. My bone is necrosing. These teeth have come loose. If all else fails, I sure hope the fellas will still appreciate my fine caboose.
A little sugar here, a little insulin there. Listen, this ain't something you can just barter. Oh, now you smoke. Well, I hope you choke. Because it makes success of my treatments all that much harder. Reduced salivary flow, abscess formation. What? You think this is some sort of vacation? Delayed wound healing? You know what I'm feeling? You think it's normal to just bleed out all the time? Age, rage, breaking down your collagen. You act like this is no victimless crime. Those puffy gums? That gingivitis? It ain't no coincidence, Heather. 'Cause you got diabetes mellitus.
Now wait. It's not too late. We can keep this under control. Proper brushing, modified diet, you just need to know your role. When controlled, DM is no different. When uncontrolled, you'll be in the thick of it. The issue is inflammation, you see. If you have too much sugar, it'll be sweet in the pea. When the problem occurs, the inflammation can spread. Hey, what are you doing, Heather? Put down that damn bread! Now, it's okay, Heather. Like they say, the more you know. I mean, look at it this way. At this point, they still haven't needed to cut off your toe.
Where am I? How did I get here? What happened to the quaint little cafe?
Well, I'm a master of transfiguration, and you're actually in a quaint little dental office the whole time. And, you know those poets? Yeah, that was your periodontal tissue screaming for help.
Help! Help! Help!
So tell me you're not convinced about the information that I have to tell you.
Well, you are clearly passionate about my diabetes, so go ahead. Let's hear it.
Well, funny you say that. I actually have a short video for you. Heather, the diabetes and periodontitis relationships are important. This topic has been researched for several years. The more we start to understand the impact of undiagnosed or poorly treated diabetes on the periodontium, the more it becomes important to educate our patients. In some respect, dental visits are more routine than medical visits now. This makes it essential for hygienists to understand the signs and symptoms of diabetes. This way, it's more likely to detect it through the medical history review, if not in our oral tissues. When a patient comes in who knows they have diabetes, it's more important we're educating them on the health and benefits of good oral home care. Diabetes can cause blood vessel changes. The thickened blood vessels can reduce the flow of nutrients and the removal of waste from body tissues. This reduces the flow and can weaken the gums and bones. This puts them at a greater risk for infection. Hyperglycemic state results in various pro-inflammatory effects that impact on multiple body systems, including the periodontal tissues. Adipokines produced by adipose tissues include pro-inflammatory mediators such as TNF, IL-6, and leptin. The link between diabetes and periodontal disease is dysregulated inflammatory response that developed in the periodontal tissues in response to the chronic challenge by bacteria in the subgingival biofilm. Diabetes that is not controlled well leads to higher blood sugar, glucose levels in the mouth fluids. This promotes the growth of bacteria that can cause gum disease. On the other hand, infection from untreated periodontal disease can cause the blood sugars to rise and make it harder to control diabetes. Another factor is smoking. It's harmful for the oral health, even for people without diabetes. But a person with diabetes who smokes is 3 times more likely for risk of gum disease than a person who doesn't have diabetes. The diabetes-related factors together with poor oral hygiene can lead to a periodontal disease. This is destruction of your alveolar bone, and that is the only thing that's holding in your teeth in place. And if you lose that and the surrounding tissues, you'll lose your teeth.
Wow, Jill. You really helped me understand the link between my gum disease and diabetes. It's no wonder my gums bleed so frequently, even though I brush and floss.
You know, Heather, I'm really glad you said that. It's important. It's important to know that what the risks are for uncontrolled diabetes and your periodontal health. It's just not about brushing and flossing. It's about inflammation and how it affects your tissues, and it's destroying them.
The more you know.
And I just wish everyone had the same passion that I have about diabetes and periodontal disease.
Thank you.
Kayla and Katie talking.
Oh, when will these tissues? Squirm?
I knew it.
No, you have to get naked and do it.